Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Chasin Trails Outdoors. It is spring 2021 and New Brunswick bear season is just around the corner. And I am here in my old stomping grounds, Midway Point, out of my buddy's property, and we are setting up a second bear site. So we've got the one over on the ridge and we got this one that we're doing here. So we are very excited by this and I cannot wait. Right now what I've got here, got some old chicken bone scraps and some very stinky grease that I've collected over the last year. Walking out to the old site, gonna throw some logs down, gonna throw this stuff in there and put a camera up just to start sparking some interest. We're coming out, we just picked up the bait today. Trevor and I took off up to Miramichi and we picked some bait up there, and then we came back down, and now I'm just out here getting this set up. And we're going to see what the activity looks like. So we're putting up a camera today and we're throwing a little bit of fresh bait out. Then I'm going to take off over to my other site that Trevor and I have set up, and we're going to take a look at that one and see if we can get into it. Because right now, last time I was out there, I couldn't get past the entrance to the road because there was still about 6 inches of snow on the ground. But we've had plus temperatures for the last week and a ton of rain, so I'm hoping we can get back in there. So welcome to the show, guys, and let's get going. So what you just saw me walking through there, guys, that's on this part of the road. It's literally a swamp that you got to walk through, which is kind of crazy. It makes it hard to get four-wheelers back here, but this is still April. We've had a very quick and early spring, a quick melt that is, and this road is significantly drier than it was even the last time I was out before the heavy snowfalls. So this should dry up pretty quick. So here we are, guys. We are back at the bait site now. And there's my bucket I put out there in the fall. This is where the bucket's going to go, attached to that tree. And of course our shooting lane is right here. We've got a nice open expanse, and there was definitely some nice bear activity here. So what we're going to do today is we are going to set up the trail camera over here, and we are going to have ourselves squared away with all the bait that I brought in today right here. So don't expect much right now. Obviously bears are just coming out of hibernation. A lot of grass, trying to get their plugs moved out of their systems, so it might be a little bit before we see them actually going after the bait, but who knows. We just want to get them in here and get their attention. We're also going to put up a stink bag today. We're going to put that up in one of these trees here, a little more out in the open, so that the wind catches it as it's coming through. So let's get ourselves moving. There we go, guys. We got the camera lined up for the bait site. We're going to put some stuff on the ground now. That thing's going to start snapping in a minute. So guys, as you see, I got the camera here up above me. One of the things that I didn't talk about that I really wanted to point out to you is how I handled everything to do with the cameras first. That is vitally important around a bear site, because if you get the smell of your bait on your camera, what's going to happen is your bears are going to go to the camera, start licking it, chew it, rip it off. And it has saved me from having bears mess with my cameras. I have yet to lose a camera to a bear. Cross my fingers, this is not the first season. All right, guys, let's move on. Now this stuff, that's frozen chicken bones from chicken and stuff from the last 6 months. This is all the old grease, and it is so nasty. That is just so nasty. But that's like ringing the dinner bell for bears. So I didn't record putting it up, guys, but I tried to throw the bag over that. It got there, tied it off there. So there's a stink bag that's about 8 feet in the air. just to get the smell out and about out here in the open. So there you have it, gang. That is my bait site. The pre-setup setup. We've got a little bit of bait out to get some smell moving. We've got the camera up here, and that is a wireless cam. This is the Link Micro LTE, and that will send me my images real time to my phone, and I get to see that as it's happening. What's really great about that is if there is a bear on site as we're coming in, we know to be a little more cautious. That's really big, especially since I hunt with Rookie Junior so much, and I always want to be as safe as possible when I bring him out hunting.